welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. So today I thought I would film a what I eat in a day at the college dining halls here on campus. So if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Tia and I'm a sophomore student studying at Yale University. And at Yale, freshmen and sophomore students have to live on campus. And if you live on campus, you have to have like a full meal plan. So you eat all of your 3 meals a day in the dining halls. And I thought it would be fun to show you guys what I eat, what sorts of foods we have in the dining halls, because I know a lot of you guys are curious and you get some glimpses of what I'm eating throughout the days in my weekly vlogs, but this is going to be dedicated to just the food. So I will show you like all around our dining halls, show you all of the different food options, and then show you what I get. And I did a similar video to this last year in my freshman year, but freshman year was COVID year, so our dining halls just had to-go meals. So we had to like go in, get the food, and it was like kind of packaged for us and leave. So this year there are so many more options. It is 1,000 times better. On campus we have 14 residential colleges, and each of the residential colleges has its own dining hall, so therefore we have 14 dining halls. And then we also have an extra one called Commons, which is open for lunch Monday through Friday, I think. And then there's a couple of other locations on campus that you can use meal swipes for lunch. So there's like a couple of cafes that you can go and like grab a sandwich and use your meal swipe at that cafe to get the sandwich instead of in the dining hall. Although each student belongs to a residential college, you can go and eat at any of the residential colleges. They all actually serve basically the same food, and they're all open the exact same hours, which is kind of annoying because sometimes as an athlete we get back from practice quite late and we have to literally sprint to the dining hall to get there in time for dinner because dinner closes at 7:30. I think because there's so many dining halls, surely some of them could be open from like 5 till 7, and then some of them could be open from 7 till 9 to give you like more flexibility in terms of eating times, but that is not the case, so that's okay. So with all of that being said, I'm going to go and head to JE, which is Jonathan Edwards, which is one of the residential colleges. I'm actually, as regular viewers of my channel would know, being housed on Old Campus this year, which is not a residential college, so I have to just go and walk to one. Normally I'd be living in my college, so I could just like go downstairs to the dining hall, but now I have to go like outside across the streets. You know, I have to take a whole journey to get there, but that's okay. So we're gonna head there now. Okay, welcome to the JE dining hall. So each of the dining halls on campus has a pretty kind of like different personality and vibe to it, but they all do serve similar food. So for breakfast, I'll show you everything that's in the dining hall, and I'll also show you what I get. There's, as you saw, some fruit. There's always like bagels, bread, a toaster, cereal, all of the good stuff. For breakfast, most of the time I actually get to-go meals, so I've kind of like stopped eating the dining halls a little bit and I'm getting my meals in to-go containers. I get yogurt at breakfast in the morning, yogurt with honey and peanut butter. As you can see, that jar of peanut butter was almost out, but I get that and I actually don't eat it for breakfast. I keep that in my fridge all day and then I eat it as like a dessert at the end of the day, and same with this fruit. So that's kind of like my dessert at the end of the day, so I'm just getting that prepared. Then for breakfast, I like to have oatmeal. So here I am just getting a nice scoop of oatmeal, nice and thick. The oatmeal, it varies in consistency. Sometimes it is very soupy, and sometimes it's very thick. Anyway, didn't really need to know that, but there are all of the oatmeal toppings as well. We also have a waffle maker and waffle mix. I normally just top my oatmeal with honey, but there's like brown sugar, there's berries, there's or like dried berries. There's a bunch of different things that you can put on your oatmeal. There's like coconut chocolate chips as well somewhere. And Yale also has a little gluten-free zone, and I like to pick up one of these Glutino bars to eat later in the day. And I will also pick up some hard-boiled eggs because I like to have a little bit of protein with my breakfast. And there's a fresh bowl of yogurt, I guess, and then there's always some fruit there as well, and a fountain of beverages. Okay, so we are back from breakfast. As you saw, there are quite a lot of options in the dining hall for breakfast. You guys saw what I got. I've put my yogurt dessert thing in the fridge. I've also put that fruit that I got in the fridge, and I will have them later on today. Also, did you guys like my new water bottle? I got it for my birthday. which was a couple of weeks ago on the 17th of March. And I got these stickers to put on it, which I think is kind of cute. I know this is a little bit basic, but I just needed a good insulated water bottle because I didn't have one. I was just using some plastic one that I got for free for participating in a psychology experiment where I had to taste bitter liquids and then rank them on a scale of bitterness. And then they gave me like this water bottle, like a plastic water bottle to drink in between drinking the bitter liquids. Anyway, so I've been using that, but I really needed a proper water bottle, so I got one. Anyway, so for breakfast, I am having my little oatmeal. So let's open her up. You guys saw in the dining hall, the honey's kind of like melted. But yeah, this is just oats. They just make the oatmeal with like steel cut oats and water. And then I will also have a boiled egg for breakfast, just because protein. There's a little bit of protein in oats, but this just gives me a bit of extra protein. There's not even that much protein in eggs, to be honest, but I do have a lot more protein throughout the rest of my day. And then I do have 2 more eggs that I got in the dining hall because I got 3 in total, but I also put them in my fridge and have them as snacks throughout the day if I feel like it. Okay, so to give you a closer look at the oatmeal, this is what it looks like. I need to kind of like stir the honey through. I can't do this one-handed. So obviously it doesn't look overly appetizing, but it's really good. I like oatmeal. At home, when I have my oatmeal, you guys know I go to town on the nut butter, the chia seeds, the hemp seeds, the flax seeds, the cacao nibs, sometimes a square of dark chocolate. You put a square of dark chocolate on the top of the oats and then it melts. I go the strawberries, the raspberries, the blueberries. I have all of the toppings and more, sometimes banana as well. But anyway, at college we do not have all of those options, and often I just opt for oatmeal with honey. It is plain, but it gets the job done. Hello, I am back. It is now snack time. So I think I forgot to mention this morning, but I went for a run this morning. I went and ran 6 miles in the morning. So then I had breakfast like around 9 a.m. and now it's around 11 a.m. So I am having a snack, and for a snack I'm having this kind bar. It is the dark chocolate nuts and sea salt flavor, and I basically have kind of like a stash. If you can see, like on top of my microwave, that is a stash of bars. I have like Kind bars, Lara bars, and Go Macro bars. Those are kind of like my go-to ones. I normally have like 1 or 2 bars a day which I only do while I'm living on campus at college, because I try to not spend money on food while I'm living on campus, but I do need snacks throughout the day. So how I get them is, number 1, at practice we get given a few bars each week, and then also, like I mentioned earlier in the video, you can use your lunch meal swipe at cafes. And at one of the cafes, well, it's not really a cafe, it's like a little kind of almost, it's like a mini grocery store. There is like to-go meals, there's like sandwiches, salads, drinks, etc., all that stuff. And there's also a lot of different bars. So sometimes I will go, if I don't have time, because on Tuesdays and Thursdays I don't have time to eat lunch in the dining hall, so I'll go to, it's called the Bow Wow, this cafe. So I'll go to the Bow Wow and I will use my meal swipe to get a few bars that I can then have as snacks throughout the week. So here is a lovely look at my morning snack. Yeah, it's just a bar, nuts, a little bit of dark chocolate, not much to say, but it is pretty good. It is currently 12:40 p.m. And I am heading to TD for lunch, which is Timothy Dwight College. So that's another one. That's like, I have a few kind of like favorite dining halls that if I'm just going to eat by myself, I just kind of choose between a few. So JE, TD, Davenport, and then like Morse Styles I also sometimes go to, just because I'm in Morse, so it's like feels a little homely to me. Anyway, I'm going to TD right now, and then I just have one class on Wednesdays. It's from 1:30 until 3:20 p.m. so going to lunch sorry if you can hear the bells, going to lunch and then going to class. Okay, lunchtime, and welcome to the TD dining hall. So at lunches and dinners each day, there's usually like a selection of main meals. So this is like the main meal today. It was kind of like chicken tacos and like quinoa and vegetables. So you can see all of that there. There's like a vegan option. There's always a vegan option and then a meat option as well. And then there's always soup and bread as an option. And this is like the meze bar. So there's like chickpeas and pita chips and hummus and olives and various things. And then this is the salad bar, and the salad bar kind of varies from week to week. Sometimes there'll be like more of a Greek kind of salad, sometimes there'll be apple and walnut salad, but oh yeah, and then also today, because there was tacos, there was like those toppings there of like sour cream, cheese, guacamole, etc. And they also have some desserts there, as you can see. They also have ice cream. I didn't film that, but they have ice cream and toppings. And then, of course, the beverage machine, but I just get water. I just don't really drink soft drinks or any other drinks other than water, really. So this is what I actually got for lunch. I got some salad, some cucumber and lettuce. This is pretty kind of plain and simple lunch. But then I also got pita chips. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. And then something else that you can do at lunch and dinner in some of the dining halls is you can order either a hamburger or grilled chicken breast. So I quite often will order just some plain grilled chicken breast if I feel like having a little bit more of like a plain protein with my lunch, because the chicken carnita taco thing that was going on for lunch, that's kind of what the protein option at lunch was. And I just felt like a little bit more of a plain grilled chicken breast vibe. That's just what I was feeling, you know. So that is my lunch. Pretty simple, but pretty good. And I will see you at afternoon snack time. Hello, so my class is just finished. It is currently, oh actually it finished like half an hour ago. It is currently almost 4 o'clock, 3:55 p.m. My class actually normally is in person, obviously, because all of our classes are in person this semester, but it got moved onto Zoom today because in this class it's a seminar, so it just meets once a week, and there's like 9 other students in the class, I want to say, and each week we take it in turns. Like each of the students takes it in turn to lead the class and teach the class for that week. The professor did the first couple of weeks of the semester and she's doing the last week of the semester, and then like the kind of like 9 weeks in the middle of the semester we are the professor for a week. I'm actually doing my class lead next week, so I've got a lot of work to do for that. But anyway, basically the person who was doing the class lead for today was quite sick, so they wanted to do it over Zoom. So currently 4 o'clock and I'm gonna have my afternoon snack. Normally in the afternoons, every other day of the week, apart from the weekends, I'm at practice in the afternoons. So before practice, I normally have a Lara bar as a snack, or another protein bar or Go Macro bar, or some bar as a snack before practice. But I am filming this video on a Wednesday, which is the one day of the week where I don't have practice in the afternoon, so I'm gonna have a Lara bar and a green apple because fruit. This is a Granny Smith green apple from the dining hall, as you can see right there. Delicious. And then we have this, which there's only 3 ingredients in this. Technically there's only 2 ingredients in this. It is just dates, peanuts and sea salt. So obviously salt, but like it's basically just dates and peanuts. So it's kind of like if I had a snack of a couple of dates, some nuts and an apple, but because I'm on campus and I don't really have like a proper kitchen or anything, instead of having the dates and the nuts in a little bowl, I have them like mixed and combined into this bar. This is what the bar looks like. Yeah. It's just kind of, it's literally just like dates and peanuts, so that's why I like it. I just dropped a peanut. Okay, I am all rugged up. It is currently just before 6:30. I'm having dinner with my friends in Devonport College at 6:30. I did suggest Devonport because I like Devonport. So yeah, gonna go there now and dinner is going to be eaten. Welcome to Davenport Dining Hall. You just saw the salad bar, and dinner is pretty similar to lunch in terms of the setup, but at dinner they sometimes also have pasta, which I love. Here I think this was like a bolognese type style pasta that I am getting some of, and then of course we are topping it with cheese because pasta with cheese is just, oh my gosh, so good. And then I will show you my full plate in a minute, but this was like the main meals. This was the main meal today. I don't exactly know what it is, but yes, there you go. Anyway, on my plate, I had pasta, some meat, some potatoes, some asparagus, and then a little bit of salad as well. So pretty balanced plate there. Normally I'd have a little bit more protein, but the meat was kind of questionable. As I will mention in a second, I'm currently on the phone to my dad, so I'm not speaking, but this is my yogurt and peanut butter and honey that I got this morning that I'm now having for dessert after dinner, and then also my fruit. Okay, hello. It is currently 8:32 p.m. You definitely, oh, there you go. I have been on the phone to my dad, and while I was on the phone to him, I had the yogurt, as you saw, and then also the fruit from here. I'm so tired right now. I've been having trouble sleeping, and I'll talk about this more in my weekly vlog next week, but my life has been going a little bit downhill recently. I've been struggling a little bit on the mental health front recently. I'm very tired and I need to sleep, but I also have so much work to do. Anyway, so most nights, actually every night after dinner, I have my yogurt bowl, and then I will have some form of fruit. If there's strawberries in the dining hall, then I will always have strawberries, but that's a relatively rare occurrence. It depends on which dining hall you go to. And then to finish off my day of eating, I will have a glutino bar that is not going to focus, but you saw me get this morning at breakfast. These are from the gluten-free section in the dining hall. So they're just like gluten-free kind of bars, and I kind of like them. They're pretty sweet, or I don't know, I don't really have a sweet tooth, so for me this tastes sweet. I don't know if it will taste sweet to other people. Right, this is what it looks like. It's kind of got like a fruit filling in the middle, so it will either have like an apple cinnamon filling or a berry filling. This one is apple cinnamon. It's like a little bit, if I break off a little bit, that's sort of what it looks like. It's just got that filling in the middle. Okay, we've just got the fairy lights on right now. Got the little mood lighting going. So that brings me to the end of my day of eats. I hope you guys have found this video fun, entertaining. I hope it's given you a little insight into the dining halls. Yeah, I think they're really good. So I like them. There's always like a good source of protein, a good source of carbs, a good source of veggies. There's like good variety. It's not as big of a variety as some college dining halls, but the food is all really tasty. It's good food, and it's pretty easy to eat healthily in our dining halls as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, then please go and do that below and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the Yale dining hall food, and if you are also at college or university, let me know how it compares to the food that you guys have in your dining halls. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video, which will be a weekly vlog of next week. Bye!